everyone. We are back again and we're going to do a set of Ellie nails. These are actually shorter. I cut off the numbers because that's what's at the very tip of the long coffin nails that I usually use for Ellie. And that's because we're going to do turnum nails. Turnum nails are nails that have art on the top and art underneath. And so the way that we do that is we take this foil art glue, nail art glue, and we put it just on the tips of all 5 nails. And then we are going to cure that glue under the lamp for 2 minutes. And then when it comes out, it's ready for the foil to be placed on. Look, I'm already out of shot. And I just realized. But yeah, so then we're going to put it in the lamp for 2 minutes. And when we bring it back out, we're going to be able to one by one add these little holographic foil snowflakes on each nail. And so it's kind of tacky once that glue has been cured. So this foil sticks on it really, really well. And then I just kind of rub it on and then rip it off. And the foil, like the holographic snowflakes, are just there and they stay put. Now, I know this is a little confusing if it's the first time that you've seen it, because I'm putting the nail art that you're going to see underneath the nail. I'm actually putting it on top of the nail. I'm not putting it underneath at all. But because it is a clear nail, that's why you see the art on the underneath at the end. So it's just really fun. It's fun to play with. And if you haven't played with foil yet, I really encourage you to, because it's such a simple way to get like that manufactured perfection when it comes to art. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's super quick and there's so many different types of foil. Oh my gosh, I have drawers full of foil that I have used throughout the years. And these, I think this is a new set that I bought recently on Amazon. But I'll try to find the link, but I highly doubt I'll be able to find it and put it in the description. But you can go on Amazon and just type in foil nail art and you will see a massive variety that you can choose from. And I mean, you can do it with the seasons, you know, like right now it's winter, so there's a lot of like snowflake ones on sale right now. Oops, that one popped the nail completely off. It's a little sticky. So that shows you this kind of grip that this has. So you kind of have to rip it off once that foil art glue is cured. It's definitely got grip. And if you see, I had like a little teeny empty spot, and so I just put another area of foil on that little empty area and tried it again, and it just added more holographic snowflakes to that nail, which was awesome. And yeah, do you see how I cut out just a little square, and I'm using the entire square for all 5 nails, you know, saving foil as I go, because, you know, we spend good money on this stuff and we want it to last, right? I have enough foil to last me at least 14 lifetimes, so I don't know why I'm being conservative here, but you know, that's just my nature, I guess. But yeah, so this will last a long, long time. You get lots of foil in these kits. But yeah, so I just kept on adding. Anytime I saw like a little empty spot, I would continue to put the foil on and just rub it down. Sometimes I'd use my nail to rub it down. Sometimes it just took a little bit of a rub on the back, you know, like the back of your thumb, to like what I'm doing right now, and that would do the trick. So if you hear like weird screams in the background of my voice, that's Logan playing video games. So he has a blast. He like gets totally into it, and sometimes it sounds like, we're having like craziness happening in our house. But yeah, anyway, see how you can see it underneath now. So that's the whole idea, is that we're going to oh, I had like a little something there, so I filed it off. But we're gonna now do the rest of the art on top of the nails that you would see on the top. And then, yeah, once you turn them, then you'd see these holographic snowflakes on the bottom. Okay, so now we're gonna start with this Young Nails One Step. It's Heaven Help Me is what it's called. And this is, right now, this is my very, very favorite white. It is the whitest white gel polish. And it's one step, meaning you don't have to put a base coat and then two coats of the white color and then a top coat on top of it, for it to be full coverage. It's just one step. Sometimes the one layer, just one coat, doesn't seem to be enough for me. So I usually put two coats on of it, but you can definitely get away with just one coat. Like if you're using this for French, like a French pedicure or something, or a French manicure, then absolutely one coat will do. Yeah, but I just like to do two coats, which essentially means that I do like 8 coats because it's like 4 coats in one. Yeah, but do you see the snowflakes with that white behind it? That's why I did most of these nails white. I did one French and then one half nail, and then the rest of them were solid white nails. And the reason why I did that is because we're going to do all sorts of fun art on top of it. We're going to use this Beetles super light pink, and I actually have a discount code for Beetles. If you go to beetlesgel.com and you type in my code Lora35, you can actually get 35% off using that code. And it actually, I'm affiliated with them, so they give me a little bit of a commission off of that sale. So yeah, that would be awesome if you did that. If you love any of the colors that I use, I will always have that discount code. And it's also down in the description if you don't have a pen right now to write it down. So yeah, you can always refer back to this video and grab that code if you are shopping on beetlesgel.com. Yeah, and save yourself 35%. That's actually a really good savings. So do you see how this polish is just a little wonky as I'm putting it on? That's totally okay, because gel polish is kind of cool this way. Sometimes it goes on very, very thin and transparent, and other times, depending on what gel polish you're using, some gel polishes are thicker than others. And so, you might get like a little bit of distorted wonkiness going on. That's totally okay, because the beauty of gel is that when you put your top coat on, it levels all of that out. So you don't even have to worry about it. So I don't worry about it. And you'll notice in my designs very often, some of the polish, I tend to put it on extremely thick, which you don't really want to do it too thick. There's kind of like a learning curve to that, because I have seen, it's actually happened to me a few times, but where if you put it on too thick on one single coat, like you're just trying to get too much coverage going on, it will start to wrinkle. And so like under the lamp. So you want to cure it in between coats. So every time you put a coat on, you cure it for 2 minutes, and then, you put on another coat and you cure it for 2 minutes. You don't want to, you want to take your time doing one coat after another until you get your desired coverage, right? So, and that goes with all gels. So just take your time and, put on thin coats, only as thick as you know it will go. That's kind of how I do it. So this one, and I know this gel can go on a little thick without wrinkling. So this one is just a half and half. It's not a French, it's a half and half. And I'm going to use this Young Nails liner and also this Model 1 silver liner. Throughout all of these nails. So you're going to see those different liners. And I usually don't use the gel brush that comes on the liner, but I knew that this one was just going to be thick anyway. So, because usually it's just too thick to use the gel brush that comes with the liners. I use like a handheld one. I kind of have a favorite one, but this one I was like, well, I'm going to just use it because, it's going to be a thick line anyway. So why not, right? So, and then I actually just tried this out. I was kind of playing with color when it came to this. I had no idea how it was going to turn out. I was liking that the liner was going on, where it was supposed to be. And I knew I wanted this to be kind of a background color, but I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. And I ended up loving how it turned out. So, it's kind of like that. Don't you love that you can play with gel? And then if it doesn't turn out the way you want it, you just swipe it off before you cure it. Just once it's cured, it's there for good. Unless you like want to, I've done this before where I've actually had to file it off because it didn't turn out to be what I wanted and I had cured it anyway. Um, I don't know why, but I've done that before, so I'm sure you have too. And if you do that, then you can always just file it off. But I would say just double check, make sure that it is that what you want it to be, and if it isn't, or you're not feeling it or whatever, just swipe it off with some rubbing alcohol and start out new. And yeah, the beauty of gel. It's very forgiving that way. Okay, so the next three nails that are just solid white, I'm going to use this matte top coat. And that's because the matte will make the foil glue stick better. So if I didn't put this matte top coat underneath, like as an underlayer to the foil glue, then I see now it's matte. Then I cured it. Then it wouldn't stick as well, and so I wanted it to stick really well, and so that's why I did that. So now I'm going in with the pink liner, and I'm just gonna kind of make these fun little lines, all kind of striping all the way on like the upper corner of this nail. This is the pinky nail. So I wanted to incorporate this pink on this pinky nail because it will end up matching the other nails. And so I wanted to add pink to it for sure. And I wasn't quite sure what I was doing with this. For some reason, okay, so it's been raining here in Texas for, I don't know, the better part of like 5 days. I'm thinking of building an ark. It's really, really wet and it doesn't seem to be stopping. So, when I first started doing this design, I was thinking raindrops. Do you see it? Do you see where my mind was going? Yeah. So, how, rain kind of and it's been raining like downpouring. So it's kind of like a downpour of raindrops. I have rain on my brain because it's been raining so much here in Texas, but that is something that we love. You will never hear a Texan complain about rain. It's because we always need rain because, the crops and the livestock and, everybody just loves rain because it grows the hay that all the livestock here eats, right? Anyways, So, yeah, I am going in with little dots at the front and the back of each of these lines, and it's turning into a design that I didn't really anticipate, but I love all the, at the same time. So, yeah, just adding little dots at the end of each of these lines, and it just kind of completes the lines, I guess. Yeah, so this is different. I don't think I've ever finished off lines with dots like this when I was just striping something. And so I ended up going, that's interesting and fun and new. And see, once again, the beauty of just playing with this nail art liner. Yeah, so. Very cool. Okay, so now we're going to the pointer finger, and this is the one where I was like, wasn't sure if I was gonna like the silver, kind of like star X, whatever I'm doing here. But it's actually going to be the underneath of one of uh, the holographic stars. And so I went in with pink, and then I was looking at it and I was like, you know what? That's going to kind of take away from the holographic, because the holographic has like lots of silver and blues, and it does shine a little pink in there too. So I was like, okay, instead, I'm going to put a line here in the center. Um, and that will break the white and the pink, right? And I kind of it had a silver line that already broke the white and the pink, and so I'm defining that silverness so that it goes with the holographic um, uh, snowflake that I'm going to put on right after this. So. Anyways, so I ended up taking off the pink on the star, and I went with just the lines. And so you're going to see that in the coming. So I went to go cure it, and then I sat there for a second and I was like, I don't want the star to have pink in it. So I kept the two pink lines with the silver line in the center. But I took the pink off, and you'll see that the next time you see that nail. So now we're adding, because once again, we're trying to add consistency throughout the nail set, right? So now I'm adding little silver dots in between the pink dots. And I wish I would have shown this a little closer up so that you could see the contrast between the silver and the pink, but you will see it towards the end. I'll give you a real good close-up and how it turned out, and I love it. I love how it divides. It almost looks like pink jewelry with like rhinestones popping on it, or something like that, like a pink chain with rhinestones. Have you seen the coated pink chains? I love them. I sell them with paparazzi. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, I'll be going live coming in March, and I cannot wait to be able to do that again. It is my passion. And if you don't know what paparazzi is, just wait until March. You will see, we will go live, and it's such a fun community. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun doing that. But yeah, so see, I took off the pink, and now instead, I'm adding a background of white. And I love that I took off the pink, because this white ended up being perfect with the silver, and then the holographic on top of it. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm done. I keep getting ahead of myself. I'm just so excited about how this turned out. But see how it's still a little wonky? Don't worry about that now, and the polish and the fact that it's wonky, because at the end, we're going to do a top coat, and that top coat is going to balance it all out, and it's going to end up turning out fantastic. But yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted that stark white star so that I could add the holographic. So now I have put the nail foil art glue on, cured it, and now I'm adding some holographic snowflakes onto the pinky nail, and I'm gonna rip it off. And oh my gosh, how cute is that? I love all the colors. Love, love, love. But of course, I wanted to add, oh, I got out of frame on this one. I'm so sorry, but I noticed a couple of empty spots, and so I'm just adding more little um, snowflakes to those empty spots. And I hope I bring the nail up a little bit further. I didn't realize that I had done this, but it's completely blurred also. Anyways, it does turn out being super duper cute, and I'm sorry I'm out of shot, but yeah. Sometimes I get so involved in what I'm doing that I'm not even paying attention. But do you see? It turned out really cute. I don't pay attention to whether I'm in shot or not. I'm just like having so much fun playing with these nails. Yeah, and it's just fun. If you don't play with the nails and enjoy the fact that I have a blast doing this, prepping it for you to watch because yeah, it's just a lot of fun to do. So, and that's how that nail turned out. And yeah, I ended up just putting a top coat. This is the glossy, shiny top coat from Beetles, and it's just got a great consistency. It's a no swipe top coat, so once you put it on, there's no need to swipe any tacky layers off or anything like that. It ends up finishing after being cured for 2 minutes under the light. It balances everything out. There's nothing wonky. Oh, you can barely see it from there, but oh my gosh, the bottom of this nail ended up so cute. So when you turn them, they're, yeah, all of them ended up just awesome. So we're gonna put a little bit of the foil art glue on the snowflake now, and this is where we put that holographic star on top or snowflake on top, and oh my gosh, it turns out so cute. Oh, now I'm curing it so that it's sitting in the curing, and now we're going to also put that foil art glue on the solid nail. This one is, I believe this is the middle nail. Yeah, this is the middle nail. And then this one is the thumb. And we're just going to put that glue down the center towards in a diagonal. So the top is going to be left alone and the bottom corner is going to be left alone. And we're just going to have it on the diagonal. Okay, so now we're back to our French nail. And with the French nail, we are going to just top coat it shiny. We're going to leave it super cute, pink and white with just a little silver barrier in between the two. And yeah, this top coat is amazing. Okay, so this is one of my techniques. I always put too much top coat on, and then I kind of swipe off the excess, and then I put it back in the bottle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it looks like I'm putting on tons because I am, and then I'm swiping off half of it. And that's, for some reason, that's what works for me. I can balance it that way without getting too much so it doesn't wrinkle or anything, but it ends up balancing and just, turning out super shiny. And of course, also it's like I said before, it's a no wipe, it's no tacky, so it finishes perfect. Okay, so now we're finally putting the holographic star on, or I keep calling it a star, holographic snowflake on, and didn't that turn out so cute? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. That's exactly what I wanted. I don't know if you can tell from here, but the white peeks through a little bit. So does the silver background. And now all I need to do is put that top coat on. And so it's going to balance that nail out. And yeah, it's all going to end up shiny and perfect. And yeah, super slick and cute. Cute, cute, cute. I just love the way this one turned out too. The top coat is cured for 2 minutes under UV. LED is probably cured a little less than that, but that's okay. And I was actually playing with, this is the thumbnail. This is the one that's got the diagonal down the center. And I was actually playing with bringing it closer, bringing the camera closer, and it ended up cutting off the sides of the video, but that's okay. We brought it a little closer, and now I'm using my actual thumbnail to really scrape it off because I was what's it called? I was experimenting to see if scraping it with my nail would end up leaving less little empty spots once I yanked it off. And I think instead what I should have been using is a silicone pusher. If you've seen those, the silicone pushers, I have probably 15 of them. I have no idea where they're at. They're probably in a box somewhere. So I'm going to have to like go dig them out. But yeah, that turned out perfect. I think I was okay with that, or did I try? I think I tried to add like one more little teeny. Oh no, I didn't. I was perfectly fine with that. Yeah, and I ended up just kind of defining that diagonal by putting a diagonal line towards the bottom. And yeah, that ended up what we have for our thumb. So, oh no, that's the thumb. That's right. This is the thumb. That was the middle nail. So, sorry. I get so confused because they all look similar, and that's a good thing. That means that there's continuity, right? You want your nails to all be different. Well, I want my nails to all be different, but also have similarities so that they go together as like a set, right? So that's what I'm doing. And now I'm top coating this thumb. Didn't this thumb just turn out so cute with the definition of the line also? And I'm kind of showing you what's underneath, and I'll show you all of them in just a few minutes. But yeah, then I cured that. So we've got, what did we do with this one? Oh, this one is now being top coated. Yeah, that's right. I had to cure the line is what I had to do. And now I'm top coating it. And let's see. I think that's about it, and we're almost done with the entire set. And so we're going to, I think, cure this for 2 minutes. Oh, see how cute that is underneath. And now this is how they turned out. Oh my gosh, aren't they super cute? I love them so much. And watch, when we turn them, these are called turn 'em nails. So when you turn them over, you see decoration on the underneath, which is so cute. And then the part that doesn't have the decoration, that's where your nail is. That's where your finger is. So you don't see like the empty side. You just see these tips underneath. Isn't that super cute? I love it so much. I hope you love it too. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this. That's what the underneath looks like. Didn't that turn out so cool? Oh my gosh. Love, love, love the holographic. If you did enjoy this, please share this. If you know anybody that also loves nails, write a comment down below. Let me know how you're liking them, and subscribe if you haven't already so you can see all of my videos coming up. And I can't wait to see you next time. Have a great night.